Now, armed police officers deployed to facilitate an eviction of an Asian woman from her home of 60 years in Ganjoni, Mombasa County, were forced to flee from the scene by locals opposed to the action. The concerned locals have now asked the Inspector General of Police, Japhet Koome, to rein in errant officers they said were being used by cartels targeting the properties of the old Asians. Our very own Dolly Murigi now reports.
Drama was witnessed between police officers and area locals who turned up to resist the eviction of one of the area residents in Ganjoni, Mombasa. Police officers had to flee the scene after angry residents intervened to save their fellow resident from eviction. Attempt by the police officers to show that they had a court order to evict the woman failed as the mob refused to listen. Mombasa Senator Mohamed Faki said cases of eviction of the elderly by individuals with dubious court orders in support from police officers were on the rise in Mombasa and Nairobi counties. This comes barely a week after an Asian family was violently ejected from their house in Westlands, Nairobi, sparking national condemnation.
I was just shocked about it. When they told me they're evicting the house, I was just shocked because I didn't have any notice or anything. And this auctioneer was just forcing me to break the house. If I will not follow their instruction, they're going to break my house, which one I'm staying upstairs.
The police wanted to disregard it, but we applied a lot of pressure on the police, and we made sure that when we say that we are calling the press, they decided to run away. So this is the injustice that we have been complaining about. People being evicted without following the due process.
The police officer said there was a valid court order to evict Shanaz and other tenants from the house issued by a magistrate on 30th November 2020. Shanaz, however, disclosed other court documents to support a claim that the Superior Court, the Land and Environment Court, had ruled that the house belonged to her. In a case filed in 2008 and amended in 2016, Justice C.K. Yano said that it was clear that Shanaz and her father acquired the property through adverse possession.
The court disregarded their evidence and declared that this property belongs to Shanaz. So we are surprised with this court order, which was issued by the Chief Magistrate Court. And the order is dated 13th of November 2020. It's now almost 2 years from the date this order was issued. It has never been served on Shanaz. It has never been served on her lawyers.
Shanaz told the court that her late father, Hussein Haji, bought the property and registered it in the name of his brothers, who were also business partners according to the judgment. The late Hussein retained the ownership of the property. In 2008, Shanaz and her sister were given the notice to vacate the house, but they stayed put, insisting that the house belonged to their late father. Dolly Murigi for Hope TV.